Okay, guys. So this is pretty much, I'm gonna be starting a new series because I was tired of just doing one series. As you guys know, I'm gonna still be doing What If Ash Was Born at Home, but I'm gonna do another. What if Ash was born in Kalos? I'm gonna start that one too. So let's go. We go to an 8-year-old Ash. Well, no, we're gonna go to a 5-year-old Ash. We see Ash and his brother Silva watching their dad go up against Diantha, the champion of Kalos. They saw their dads blitz through the Elite Four like a madman. His battle through Diantha ended with his Mega Salamence versus her Mega Gardevoir. Ash will say, no, Dad has a type disadvantage. His brother will say, but Dad Salamence doesn't only know dragon moves. Dad has been saving up a move especially for Diantha. Dad will say, what? He would say, use it, Dad. And at that moment, his dad would use it, not knowing that their son told him because they're at home. But he would say, Mega Salamence. Both of them already be in Mega Evolve state. He would say, Mega Salamence, use Zen Headbutt. She would say, what? How do you know a fairy type move? She would say, dodge. He would say, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. I no longer have Dragon Pulse. Mega Salamence, use Hyper Beam. The Hyper Beam would do a lot of damage to Mega Gardevoir. Then she would say, use Moon Blast. He would say, that's not going to work. He would say, use Zen Headbutt to smash through the Moon Blast. Then hit her with a fly attack. Ash would say, what? That's pushing Diantha to the edge. She would say, use Heal Pulse, healing herself. He would say, I'm not going to let that happen. Hyper Beam. Then he would come in with a final Zen Headbutt and become the champion of Kalos. Both of them would say, yeah, Dad, go. Go, Dad. And then they would be sitting like, bro, Dad just goat, bruh. Dad just goated. And then he would say, and then we're gonna skip to about a week when their dad gets home. He's gonna say, boys, I'm the new champion of Kalos. They would say, why did it take you so long, Dad, to get home? He would say, because, I had to officially register my Pokemon in the Pokemon Hall of Fame, different stuff like that. And then they would say, Dad, I can't believe you're the champion. He would say, of course, I could never let you guys down. And then he would say, they would say, Dad, what are you going to do now? He would say, well, I'm going to fulfill my duties as champion. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay here with you guys. Then they're going to be like, oh, okay, Dad. And then I'm going to show y'all what his dad's team is. It's Pidgeot, Steelix, Aggron, Gengar, Metagross, and Salamence. See, what I wanted to do was since they're in the Kalos region, and his dad is a champion of Kalos, I wanted to make all his Pokemon be able to Mega Evolve, which is what basically the Kalos region was about. Mega Pidgeot, Mega Steelix, Mega Aggron, Mega Gengar, Mega Metagross, Mega Salamence, but he only gets Mega Salamence, of course, because, Metagross is Steven's ace, so I can't make him Ash's dad ace, which his name is Red. Ash's dad name is Red. Gengar is Hagatha, if you know her from the Kanto Elite Four. Mega Aggron doesn't suit Ash's dad. Steelix is used by Brock, and Mega Pidgeot is just a universal, Gen 1 Pokemon. So that wasn't gonna work. There y'all go. Ash's mom would say, honey, I'm finally starting up my bakery business. He would say, great. And she would say, Mr. Mom is gonna be the guard. The guard of my little shop. Slurpo is gonna help me cook the food, and Fletcher's gonna be the waiter. He would say, you have a good little business going there. She would say, of course, I have to, this is my dream, to become a great baker. So we're going to skip about 3 years to when they're 8. Their mom's gonna have the biggest restaurant in the entire Kalos region, and it's gonna be located directly in Lumio City. Yes, sir. You feel me? Directly in Lumio City. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be like as big as a mall. She's gonna have a whole bunch of people working for her, different things like that. But Red is gonna have more and more challenges trying to challenge him, so he won't be home enough. Ash will always be at the professor. He will always be with Professor Sycamore. You know, at the Pokemon, office or whatever, wherever he keeps all the Pokemon at, and he would basically just be there. And Ash would be there playing with all the Pokemon. Silver would like to play with Pokemon, but he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be there enough. So Ash's mom and dad would say, Silver, you can't stay at home by yourself. You have to at least be somewhere till I get off of work. And then Silver would say, but Mom, she would say, do you want to go to the home region? He would say, why? Y'all haven't been to your grandparents' house in a long time. Silver would say, can I move with Grandma and Granddad? She would say, sure, honey, sure. He would move with his granddad, Papa T, which his name is Travis Ketchum. And Gmon K, or Kayla, you feel me? Minute. Sorry, I just had to pause. I had my mom text me, you know. And his mom, Gmon K, Grandma K, is actually a Pokemon performer. His dad, his granddad, Papa T, is actually, he lives in between the 4th and 5th gym. And where he lives is called, he has like his own workplace. His workplace is to help trainers, like, you know, grow with their Pokemon. He's like a mentor of sorts. And he will have all 3 of the Hoenn starters fully evolved. And Grandma K will have 4 Pokemon for her Pokemon performance. She will have Milotic, the elite performer, and Heart starter Pokemon, and 3 Carvanha. And then, I know what y'all thinking, Carvanha are like carnivorous piranha Pokemon. How are they gonna be great? It's the special way that she trained them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there ain't no joke in a battle. Because one of the Carvanha have Aqua Jet and 3 different type Fang moves. One Carvanha has 2 Dark type moves, a Fang move, and Aqua Jet. And one of them have Bite, a Fang move, a pretty good normal type move, and Aqua Jet. All 3 of them have Aqua Jet. Because that's a part of the performance. But she wouldn't be no joke in the battle now, because I'm going to say she has about 5 badges. Well, no, I'm going to say she has 6 badges, because her team's decent now. Her whole team is water type, but she has a very moveset to help with that. Papa K will have all 8 gym badges, and he will beat all the members of the Elite Four having their emblems. So he will be a certified trainer. And he only got 3 Pokemon. So you know he was GOAT. You know he was a GOAT. So Ash's brother Silver would kinda like it there. And he would just say, Ash, I'm gonna stay with Grandpa and Grandma. And, Ash gotta let him stay, bro. So, yeah, bro. By the time they turn 10, Silver is not getting a Kalos starter. Silver would get his starter Trico, and then he would tell his grandparents, he would train with his granddad a little bit. As soon as Ashley got his starter, Froakie, he would train with it a little bit. And Silver would head to Kalos because the home league already passed. Silver would go to Kalos, And Ash and Silver have a great reunion with a battle. Ash would send out Froakie, and Silver would send out Trico. Ash's Froakie been on level 14, and Trico been on level 14. They would say, battle! Ash would say, water pulse! And then Silver would say, hit a water pulse with absorb, diminishing the attack. Then he would say, go on with a pound. Ash would say, counter it, Froakie with a pound. Then he would say, Froakie, jump behind him and use lick. The lick would do a lot of damage, but then he would say, Trico, use Mega Drain. Trico, you then use Mega Drain. And he would absorb a whole bunch of Froakie's health. Then Ash would say, no. Lick, use lick again, Froakie. The lick will flinch him. Then he would use another lick, doing more damage. Both of them will go on for a final quick attack, and both of them will get knocked. Both of their Pokemon will get knocked out. Ash would say, Silver. As expected of my brother. And then Silver would say, as expected of my brother. They will both go home, be chilling because Ash has a Pokemon now, so he can stay home by himself. He's an official trainer, you feel me? And then the craziest stuff happened, bro. Their dad come home, he says, so good to see you boys home. I have a present for the both of you. He would hand Ash a Pokeball, and then we had Silver a Pokeball. He would say, Silver, your Pokemon has the ability to become a powerful flying and fire type. Ash, your Pokemon have the ability to become a goat, dragon, and ground type. Then Silver would say, did you give me Charmander? His dad would say, no, Silver. Ash would say, did you give me Trapinch? That can evolve in a Flygon? He would say, come on, Ash, you've been at the research. You know what a dragon ground type I'm talking about. He would say, you got me Gibble? He would say, yeah. And then Silver would say, did you? And then his dad would say, I gave you the bird Pokemon. He would say, it can evolve into Fletcher. It can evolve into Talonflame? He would say, yes. He would say, thanks, Dad. You don't know how much Dad thanks. They would keep saying it. And then he would say, but don't you two try to use these Pokemon yet, because both of them kind of out of your league. Both of them are level 15. He would say, but Dad, he would say, no buts, bro. Both of them level 15, bro. Your starters are not even evolved yet. Once starters evolve, then you can use them. They would say, sure, all right. They would just train a little bit more. You feel me? And they would just be, learning from their dad, learning, the different, you're learning the ins and outs of being a trainer. They would learn how to fill out their own trainer ID and different things like that. Yeah. And they would all learn, the ins and outs of being a trainer. They would fill out their own trainer card. You feel me? They would fill out their own trainer card. Then they would register their Pokemon into the thing, filling out the trainer card with their Pokemons, such things, yada yada. They would get their Pokeballs and their Pokedex. Their trainer card would be on their Pokedex, but you get the thing. Ash would say, Silver would say, what, bruh? He would say, never mind, Grampy. He would say, bro, what you want, bro? He would say, no, don't worry about it, bro. You decent. He would say, all right, nigga, you can keep acting like that if you want. I don't care. Ash would say, shoot, don't care then. They would be arguing, and then a girl would come over And she would say, me and my friend need directions. Do you have any? And then they would say, oh, where you need to go? She would say, well, me and my friend Serena just got our starters. And then they would say, what's your name? She would say, my name is Leaf. Me and Serena are just starting to be out trainers. They would say, you have 2 Pokemon? She would say, no, why would you say that? Because you have Flabébé, you have a starter, correct? They would say, well, Flabébé is my starter. I come from a swampland with my granddad. She's talking about the place where the Gudra's from, you feel me? She's talking about the place where Gudra from. And she would say the Florges already got stopped by another Florges. And then she would say, well, the Florges had this Flabébé, and my granddad caught it and made it my starter, so I could become a Pokemon performer. Serena would say, yeah, I want to become a Pokemon performer too. They would say, well, you guys are looking at the future champion and strongest Elite Four member of Kalos. They would say, which one are you going to be the strongest Elite Four member? Ash would say, I'm going to be the champion, of course. Silver would say, I'm going to have my brother's back and become the strongest Elite Four member. Then they're going to say, you know you have to have a certain type, correct? They would say, well, you see Lance, he was the strongest member of Elite Four, and he had some Pokemon that wasn't the right type, so we can make it work. They would just say, okay. They would say, you want to see our Pokemon? They would say, the girls would say, sure. Ash would throw out Frogadier, and Silver would throw out Grovyle, you know, because, because they evolved them. Then they would say, what, y'all already evolved our starters? And then someone would say, isn't that from Hoenn? Grovyle, the grass starter, then Silver would say, you know your stuff. They would say, but that's not all. Ash would throw out Givel, and Silver would throw out Flexion. They would say, you have 2 Pokemon? They would say, yeah, I sure do. We're just, trying to become the best at what we can do. And then they would say, sure. You feel me? So we're gonna go to them heading to the first gym. They're not gonna be doing, honestly, any training on the way, because they're gonna think they're just strong. Ash, he's gonna tear through the gym with Gible, bro. Like, he's gonna box the whole gym with Gible, no cap. He gonna box the whole gym with Gible. Like, all the trainers before the gym leader, they be trying to, like, protect the gym leader or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna box them, bro. Not even gonna lie. Yes, sir, bro. Then when he gonna actually go up against gym leader, he's gonna say, Frogadier, go! And he's still gonna have pound. His moveset is gonna be pound, quick attack, lick, and water pulse. He's gonna say, use pound. The pound is not gonna be working, bro. Ash gonna be getting pushed into a corner with her Surge Kit. Then he's gonna say use pound, and it's gonna be bluish. And then he's gonna look at the move. He's gonna say, move, Aerial Ace. Ash gonna say, Frogadier, use Aerial Ace. She would say, what? That's a flying type move. He will box, bro. I'm just talking about, he will box her freaking Surge Kit, bro. Then they would go. Then she would send out her Vivian. He would say, Vivian. He would say, Frogadier, use water pulse. So when she said use infestation, Ash would say, great, I blocked it. They would say, now run in. Use another water pulse. She would say, dodge. He would say, use Aerial Ace. He would get a good kick into Vivian's stomach, knocking it into the webs. He would say, yeah, now I see what you're talking about making the gym work for me. And he would say, use water pulse. He would power up water pulse and it would be giant. He would hit Vivian with it, knocking it out, and winning the gym battle. Yes, sir. Silver will run through them, bro, with fletching. Fletching will actually evolve into Fletchender by the time, it would evolve into Fletchender by the time it defeated all of them. Silver would say, I'm going to take you for a test spin. Go Fletchender. He's going to do Sursk, bro. He's going to do Sursk get so dirty with Ember. Because she's literally an ice grass type, bro. That means it's 4 times effective, bro. So even though Ember's a weak fire type move, bro, it's 4 times effective. She's getting hit. She's getting botched, bro. No cap. I'm not even gonna hold you. And then he'll have to use a couple of quick attacks to get closer to Vivian, and he would keep using agility to keep getting faster. Vivian wouldn't be able to keep up with him. He would use Ember from a long distance. She would dodge it. He would use Peck and hit her. Then he would use Peck as a diversion. As soon as he dodged it, his Fletchender would turn to use Ember, hitting her, using diversions and quick tactics to defeat her Vivian. He would say, Fletchender, go! Fletchender would say, Fletchender. Serena and Leaf would be cheering them on. They would say, thanks. They would say, why don't you girls catch any more Pokemon? They would say, well, we don't need any Pokemon for now. They would say, y'all do know that there's what the freak is it called? That there's a contest coming up, correct? They would say, oh. They would say, yeah, we need more than one Pokemon. And then they would say, sure. Leaf would use, she would use for babies, like aroma to bring Pokemon near her. And she would actually make good work and catch one of them. Well, 2 of them. When they came back, Ash and Gold would still be at the camp. They would show them their Pokemon. Leaf would have the Dene and Helioptile. You feel me? She would have the Dene and Helioptile. Then Serena would say, well, all I have is a Eevee. And then she would say, and I also caught a Pancham. Let's do it. Ash and Silver would say, you two are doing a great job with your Pokemon. They would be saying their routines. Silver would say, you caught 2 fairy types and 2 electric types. The Dene counts for both, It's an electric fairy type. Then Ash said, you caught a fire type, a normal type, and a fighting type, Serena. Serena would say, well, good luck to either of us, whichever one wins. And then Leaf would say, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be me. Then Serena says, oh, don't count me out. Let's go. And yeah. So they will be using their starters more often. And you feel me? Like they would keep training, you know, trying to do their best at performing. And before the performance, they would have a battle. Well, one day before the performance, they would have, you know, a rivals battle. And then in the midst of the battle, they would be trying their hardest, bro. And I mean their hardest, but they would be out there just wishing, bro, they could fight. Like, they'll be like, go, I believe in you. You know, decent stuff. Then, both of their Pokemon, Fennekin and Flabébé, would start to glow. And they would become Floette and Braixen. Braixen still would have the upper hand. But Braixen would have a psychic attack, and they would use Psybeam. But Floette would counter with a Fairy Wind. Then she would send in a Razor Leaf, which wouldn't do much damage. And then Braixen would use a Ember. When the Ember went at Floette used a Fairy Wind again. Then she used a Vine Whip to pull Serena towards her. Use the Fairy Wind with direct damage, doing a critical hit. Serena would then use Flame Charge. And Floette would use Fairy Wind. Serena Braixen would be taking a lot of damage, but it will break through, hitting Leaf's Floette, and both of the Pokemon would faint. They would say, good battle. They would be battling during the performance, and they would during their performance, they would just see how good of a performance Leaf did. Leaf used Thundershock from used Charge and Thundershock from the Dene Helicopter to light up the scene, while Floette did a powerful, graceful Fairy Wind and danced. While all three Pokemon setting off their moves, they danced together and kept setting it up. Then she used a Razor Leaf that covered them in a blizzard of petals. They used Thundershock to light it up, showing them move inside the tornado of leaves. And when the leaves went down, then they would show like a graceful dance of, you know, the Floette and the other two dancing gracefully inside the tornado. And she would get a 9.5 rating, almost perfect. Serena would be sweating bullets because she just seen how graceful and great and perfect their performance was. Let me pause, I gotta do something. So then it would be Serena's turn to go up. She would kind of be a little bit intimidated, seeing how good Leaf's performance was. So she would start off by using a Dark Pulse from Pancham. She would start off by using a Dark Pulse from Pancham and a new learned move, Flamethrower, from Braixen. You feel me? And to start off, and then Eevee will be dancing. You know, everybody like Eevee. Eevee would be dancing. You know, she'll be swaying from left to right. Just all around, just dancing. You feel me? She'll be using the song and voice to sing a beautiful song. And then she would fall. Pancham and Braxton will run to her. Ask her if she's still okay. Evie will be devastated, knowing that this might cost Serena the game. Braxton and Pancham will start doing their performance with even more, passion. And Evie would get, she would get, worked up about this. Serena would say, I believe in you, Evie. We can come back. Evie would start to glow and would evolve into Sylveon, evolving with friendship. And she would be out there, she would be out there moving, dancing, gliding. She would just be having the time of her life. She would use Fairy Wind to make it look even better. Then they would switch it up with Pancham using arm thrust to break up rocks, and she would throw them around. Braxton would hit them with Side Beam, having a green glow. And Sylveon would use Fairy Wind to blow them around. Then she would be singing. They would be dancing. They would be doing a cooperative, street type dance. Pancham would be spinning on his head. Braxton and Evie would be dancing around him. And then Pancham would be on the bottom, holding up Sylveon and Braxton. Then both of them would jump up, hit a 360, and land it with Serena behind them. The whole crowd would just cheer, and Serena would get a perfect rating. Even though she messed up, she had the courage to get back up, and they never seen a Pokemon evolve mid-performance. And Serena would win. With, of course, Leaf getting second place and all. Ash and Silver will be so proud of their friends. They will run down and they will hug each other, and everyone will have a group hug. All their Pokemon will be out, just congratulating them. And that'll be the end of this video. Catch you guys later. Feel me?